ladies, Kristen here today, and I'm going to be talking about how to do nail extensions using just our gel and our wraps. This is a lot safer than what you'd be doing in the salon, because in a salon you are going to be having acrylics which damage your nail, and they use nasty chemicals, and when you want to take them off it takes several months to recover. It's just not fun. So, and then you have to keep going back for more maintenance, which is also not fun. So this is one way to do it at home. It's inexpensive and it's just really cool. So I'm going to get started. The first thing you need to do is, just like any nail wrap prep, you're going to scrub your nail, make sure there's no oil. You want to make sure you prep your nails just like you would for a nail wrap. And it's really important to prep your nails properly. I have a video on that if you haven't seen it. Let me know and I can get you to it. So I'm going to choose one of our old samples that I don't care about, because this is going to go on the bottom. Nobody's going to see it. So you can pick any old wrap that you don't care about and use that one. I would not recommend mattes because they are a lot thinner, so that one might not be a good choice. But these glossy ones are great for it. So you'll notice I already cut the bottom of the nail wrap because I know that my nails are square. If you are having a hard time with the shape of your nail, or your toes especially, that's another big one, then you will want to, I'm just going to apply this just like I would a regular nail wrap. So that's what I'm doing right now. If you need to know how to do that, I have a video for that. And if you need to have a video on, or if you need to know how to do the nail stencils to get the nail wraps to the right shape for your nails or your toes, I have a video for that too. I have a video for everything. All right, I have one side. Let's get the other side. Notice I'm pulling as I do it because my nails are really curved. So you curvy ladies out there, this is how I do it. All right, so my nail wrap is on and I have this big extra space. You guys are gonna laugh at me because guess what? I really suck at cutting. So I'm gonna do my best to try to cut the nail wrap so it looks nice. I'm not going to do a long extension because I don't like having super long nails. Ooh, that's not pretty. So I'm going to keep cutting. So I have a confession while I'm cutting. This is my first time doing this, so it may not look pretty and I may need practice. I've heard it's quite tricky, but the girls who have done it say it's like the most amazing thing ever. So I'm going to believe them. All right, that's looking pretty good. So I am done with my heater for now. I'm gonna turn that off and I'm gonna get out my lamp and my base coat. So this is kind of where things get tricky and interesting. I'm going to do a regular base coat on top. And I'm gonna go all the way down to the end. All right. And then I'm going to flip over my nail and I'm going to do it underneath my nail too. I'm actually going to go get a little bit more gel. So this is just basically creating like a skeleton for your nail wrap. There. And then I'm going to pop it under the lamp for a second. I guess 40 seconds, and let it go. So there's a couple different ways to do this. You can just leave this wrap as your main wrap, and that's just fine. And then you'll just add extra top coat and base coat as extra layers. You can also paint over it with gel if you would like. So once I do the base coat, top coat, and I get it to kind of where I want it, then I'm going to do base coat, color, top coat, and make it whatever color I would like. Your right hand might be more difficult. You may want to enlist some help or pre-cut your nail wraps so that they are ready to go. So that's another tip that I heard. All right, so I have my base coat. Now I'm going to get out my top coat. Swirl, 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 just like before. And same thing. Paint the top. Then flip it over and paint the bottom. sure it's not on my skin because I really don't want it on my skin. All right, and then pop it back into the lamp for just a little while longer. So how many, I don't know, how many of you guys have actually gone to the nail salon and had them hurt your nails? I've had that happen before where they pushed back my cuticles and it was bleeding, it was awful. I've heard of people who have had their nails like filed all the way through, and that is just horrible. So I love Jamberry products because I'm not worried about getting hurt or somebody doing something crazy to me. I'm in complete control, and I have my own system to do this a lot less expensive at home. So, all right, here we go. So right now, it's pretty hard, but it's not 100%. It's not exactly where I want it to be, and that's okay. I'm not too worried about that because I am going to add, well, first I'm going to wipe it because I don't want the goopy stuff, but I'm going to wipe. And now I'm going to do my next wrap. And I've already pre-cut this one too. This is the one that I actually want on my nail. And of course I can't get it right now because I'm on film. That's always the way it works, right? There we go. So now I'm just going to place this one right on top of the other one. Now I want to make sure I line it up really good because I don't want that bottom one sticking out and looking ugly. All right, now back to my mini heater. Switch out the lamp. Mini heater is back. I'm going to put it on just like I would do a regular gel. That's probably too long, but it was still kind of warming up. All right. Do the sides. Oh, I need to be under the camera. Sorry, guys. I'm going to do that side. All right. Make sure I do a little bit of pressure here and there. This is so cool. I'm really excited to learn this trick and to be sharing this trick with you guys. I apologize if it's not like 100% perfect, but like I said, it's my first time too. All right, I'm gonna turn it off. And I always flip over my nail to cut it. So I'm gonna flip it over. And I could leave it like this, but I feel like I would like my nails to be stronger. I'm not gonna do filing like I would because that would be a little bit too harsh right now. So I am gonna trim it and make it perfect. This is gonna take a little bit longer than normal, but that's okay. All right. Now I notice it's kind of, you guys can kind of see it's kind of folding up. I'm just going to kind of shape it a little bit because I have that opportunity right now where I can kind of make it a little bit flatter. I don't want it to curve up. I think it was because I had too much heat on it when I did the first wrap. See, I'm learning with you guys. My next one will be even better. All right, looks pretty good. All right, I don't like this corner. I want the corner to look nice and smooth as the other one. Okay, now it's time for my next round of gel. I'm gonna get my lamp back out. And I'm gonna start back with a base coat. All the way down to the end. And then flip it. Like that. Pop it under the lamp. And just so you know, I'm only going to do a base coat and a top coat, and then it should be done. If you feel like it's not strong enough for you, you could do one more base coat and top coat, and I would definitely always do base coat, top coat, base coat, top coat, so that way you're curing it properly. Otherwise, you're just gonna end up with extra goop, and that's not really fun. So It's cooking. If you have any questions, I'm going to tell you this now while we're waiting, and you can always go to my website. So I have a Facebook page right here. This is my Facebook group, and then my email and my website's on the bottom. All right, there's the base coat. Here we go, and top coat. I'm going to do a little bit underneath. I think that's good. Pop it back underneath there for about 40 more seconds. I love that our lamp is timed, so I don't have to worry about paying attention or setting a timer or worrying about anything like that. And I've said this before, but it's also not UV rays, it's like LED Christmas lights. So it's kind of like standing in front of a Christmas tree. So you don't have to worry about any of that dangerous stuff that you get at the salons, which is really nice. Plus you don't have to go anywhere. You can do this once the kids are in bed at night and sit down and watch your favorite show and do this, or while they're taking a nap. It doesn't have to be scheduled to go anywhere to do it, and you can use your free time to go do something else, which is always nice. All right, here we go. Last step. I'm just going to rub it with the wipe to make sure it's nice. And I want to show you guys, it's nice and hard. That's tappable. That's what the test is. So that is how you do a gel extension. Mine is curved up a little bit, which is something I'm going to need to work on. I think that's still okay. But you guys get the general idea. That's my first time doing it, so I'm actually really impressed with myself that I got it done in that amount of time. It's pretty hard, so woohoo! At least now I know if I break a nail, I can always fix it with a gel extension. So a lot cheaper and easier than going to the salon. And it looks good too. So, all right, ladies, thank you so much for joining me today, and I hope you loved the videos. Talk to you later. Bye.